So after harvesting the maize from the field, we prepare the seeds so that we can take them to the grinding mill. As you can see, the chaff from the grains is being separated from the grains using the wind with that plastic basket. So the chaff must be removed so that when you take the maize grains to the grinding mill, when they are ground, the maize meal which results will be perfectly fine without any unwanted residues. Okay. So that plastic object is called a winnowing basket, which is used to remove or to separate the chaff from the grains. Okay, so this is the harvest which we obtained from the field after planting last year, November. So now, some of the grains I showed you when I performed the roasting of the grains in the previous video. So now we want to take these grains to the grinding mill so that we can have a maize meal, which is used to prepare sadza or to cook sadza, which is our staple diet. So I will show you how to cook sadza so that you appreciate how we prepare our staple diet here in Zimbabwe. So this is the essential process to separate the chaff from the grain so that you can have a good maize meal which does not have unnecessary residues. So during the winnowing process, one of the things which must be removed is unwanted small stones or glasses. They must be removed so that they won't destroy or harm there's an object which is used in the grinding mill to ground the maize, so it can be damaged by small stones or glass bottles, so they must be removed also in this process of winnowing. Okay, so winnowing usually relies on wind. Today it's not windy. As you can see, the weather is relatively calm, so there's not much wind, but still the process of winnowing is successful regardless of the less wind available today. So that's winnowing. That green object is the winnowing basket. So that's the preparation which is done on the maize grains before they are taken to the grind mill, so that you can have the perfect maize meal also, and to remove those stones which I referred to, which may harm the equipment of the grinding mill. So to avoid harming the equipment of the grinding mill, unnecessary objects, stones, small metals or glass bottles must be removed during the winnowing process. Okay. So now we want to take these maize grains to the grinding mill. So this is their final destination so that they can be ground. And then we have our milling mill. So these grains have been in the sun for about 3 weeks. So I think they are ready for the grinding mill so that they can be ground into a fine milling mill, which we are going to use to prepare sadza. Okay, so I'll show you in the upcoming video how to cook sadza using the milling mill, which we have found from these maize grains. Okay, cut up.